Webflow and WordPress are two website building platforms used to build sites. This video compares both services for creators. While both apps build sites, they have a different approach to setup and design. We analyzed ease of use, design control, pricing, and scalability, plus two other areas to see which one performs better. By the end, you'll know which CMS-driven design software is right for your project. Setup and ease of use. When you look at Webflow and WordPress for the first time, the way you start your website is very different. Webflow is built as an all-in-one platform that uses artificial intelligence to help you get moving quickly. As of today, you can sign up for a free starter plan and begin prototyping right away without paying anything up front. It's designed to be AI native and has an AI site builder that can create a full sitemap and design for you just by typing a prompt. Because it's a managed service, you don't have to worry about finding a separate company to host your files. Everything is included in the plan you pick. Setting up a basic site usually takes about 5 minutes because there are no extra steps like installing software on a server. WordPress works a bit differently because it's a professional hosting platform built specifically for the WordPress software. When you choose a plan, like the personal or business option, you are getting a bundle of features that includes a custom domain name and expert support. While Webflow lets you start for free to experiment, WordPress is often a better choice for people who want a clear path to a live site with a free for 1 year domain included in their paid plans. The setup takes a little longer, usually between 30 minutes and an hour, because you have to pick your theme and configure your basic settings before the site feels ready. However, once it's set up, the dashboard is very simple for writing blog posts or adding new pages. Design, control, and maintenance. Webflow and WordPress also have very different ideas about how you should design your pages. Webflow is famous for its visual design tool. This tool gives you total control over every pixel on the screen without making you write code by hand. It's perfect for people building portfolios or landing pages where the look of the site is the most important thing. One of the best parts about Webflow is that it handles all the security and software updates for you behind the scenes. This means you don't have to spend your weekends fixing things that stop working. You just build your site and Webflow keeps the engine running smoothly. WordPress uses a system of themes and plugins to handle design. If you want to change how your site looks, you can choose from dozens of premium themes or use design tools to change fonts and colors across the whole site. While this is very flexible, it does require more work from the user. Because WordPress allows you to install many different pieces of software from different creators, you have to stay on top of updates to make sure everything stays secure. If a plugin becomes outdated, it might cause a problem on your site that you have to fix. However, for many users, having the ability to add almost any feature they can imagine through a plugin is worth the extra time spent on maintenance. That covers the design control and maintenance for both platforms. If you've already decided which one you want, you can find the affiliate links for Webflow and WordPress in the description. These links help support the channel at no extra cost to you. Now, let's compare the pricing of Webflow and WordPress. Both platforms offer free versions or trials, so you can test them out before you spend any money. Pricing for individuals and teams. Understanding the cost of Webflow and WordPress can be tricky because they charge for different things. Webflow has two types of plans you need to know about: site plans and workspace plans. A site plan is what you pay for each individual website you want to put on a custom domain. For example, the basic plan is $18 per month if you pay month to month, while the CMS plan is $29 per month. If you pay for a full year at once, the price drops to $14 or $23 per month. But if you have a team, you also have to pay for a workspace plan, which starts at $28 per month for the core level. If you want to add more people to your team to help design the site, you have to pay for seats, which can cost between $15 and $45 per person every month. WordPress has a much simpler pricing structure for groups. Most of their paid plans, like the business plan at $40 per month or $25 if billed yearly, include unlimited users and visitors. You don't have to worry about paying an extra fee every time you invite a new coworker to help you write a blog post or manage the site. This makes WordPress much cheaper for growing companies or teams with many members. While Webflow can get very expensive as you add more seats and workspace features, WordPress keeps your monthly bill more predictable. As of today, WordPress also offers a personal plan for just $9 a month, or $4 billed yearly, for people who just want a basic site. Content limits and scalability. When your website starts to get big, Webflow and WordPress handle that growth in different ways. Webflow has very specific, hard limits on how much content you can have on standard plans. The business plan, which costs $49 per month, is limited to 300 pages and 10,000 CMS items. However, a major update now allows enterprise sites to scale up to 1 million items if you have a massive library. Webflow also increases its bandwidth limits, with the business plan now supporting up to 2.5 terabytes of data to handle very high traffic. WordPress is built for much larger amounts of content without extra fees. All of their paid plans allow for unlimited pages, posts, and visitors. This means you could have 100,000 blog posts and the price of your plan would stay the same. Instead of limiting the number of pages, WordPress limits your storage space. A personal plan gives you 6 gigabytes. The premium plan gives you 13 gigabytes, and the business plan gives you 50 gigabytes. This space is used for your photos and videos. For most people, 50 gigabytes is plenty, but it is a limit on the size of your files rather than the number of pages you can write. Plugins, apps, and integrations. To add extra features to your site, Webflow and WordPress use different types of add-ons. Webflow has a set of official add-ons that help you do more with your site, but they can be expensive. For example, the localization add-on costs $9 to $35 per month. If you want privacy-friendly analytics, the Analyze add-on is $9 per month. They even have a powerful tool called Optimize for A/B testing that starts at $299 per month. These tools are very high quality, but the costs add up quickly because they're billed per site. WordPress is famous for its plugins, which are extra pieces of software you can install. While many people think they need an expensive plan for this, you can actually start using plugins on any paid plan, starting as low as $9 a month or $4 a month when billed yearly. Once you have a paid plan, you can choose from thousands of free and paid plugins created by people all over the world. These plugins can do almost anything from helping your site show up in Google to turning your website into an online store with WooCommerce. While Webflow's add-ons are made by Webflow themselves and are very high quality, the WordPress plugin library is much larger and often has cheaper options for simple tasks. Mobile management and support. Managing your website when you're away from your computer is another area where Webflow and WordPress differ. Webflow is mostly designed for computers. While you can use an editor role to make small text changes on a phone, the main design tool does not work on a mobile device. Also, keep in mind that the old Legacy Edition is being retired in August 2026, so you'll soon need to use a newer marketer role to edit content directly on the page. For help, Webflow offers email support and a large library of video lessons. WordPress has a very good mobile app that lets you do a lot of work from your phone. You can write new posts, upload photos, and check your site's stats while you're on the go. It's much easier to keep a blog updated using just a smartphone with WordPress. When it comes to getting help, WordPress offers different levels of support. On the business and commerce plans, you get priority 24/7 support from a team of experts if you pay for 1 year upfront. This is a big plus for people who want to be able to talk to a real person at any time if something goes wrong. Which one should you pick? To wrap things up, both of these tools are excellent, but they're for different types of people. You should pick Wordflow if you are a designer who wants total control over how every page looks without writing code, and you want to use modern AI building tools. It's perfect for landing pages and unique portfolios. You should pick WordPress if you plan on growing a large blog with thousands of pages, or if you have a team and want to keep your costs low. It's also a great choice if you need 24/7 live support to help you manage your plugins. Both tools have free versions or trials, so I recommend trying both to see which one feels more natural for you. I hope you found this video helpful. The best way to support the channel is to use the links in the description. Quick one. Between Webflow's total design freedom and WordPress's massive scale, which one are you picking for your next project? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.